A little bit of music just to keep the tempo of the crowd up. And I must say, a bit disappointing, the number of seats that are empty at the moment. Of course, we don't have any Indians in the final. We haven't had any Indian or local participants for the last couple of days, and it does affect the crowds in terms of their ability to come along and support. It's been a little bit disappointing on that score. Great pick up, great follow up, good score. Now 7-11. The key is definitely back in the lock, and he's got to try to open this door. Whether or not he can manage that, I don't know, because I think Lin Dan has got his foot firmly against it as well.
Good disguise on the little net block there from Chen. Lin Dan backpedaling, looking for the lift.
Wow, the key is more than in the he's turned it 3 points in a row, and at 9-11 certainly he will be hoping to just push against it a little bit harder. This is very good. This is a good comeback.
Oh, superb. What's extraordinary to me about Lin Dan, I mean, he produces a rally like that, and yet the previous rally, you know, I thought he was almost being lazy. He turned and played a high backhand when normally you'd expect players to play what we call the round the head shot, keeping playing with the forehand action. But he has this ability, you know, he won 5 straight points from 6-all to go to the mid-game interval, and then he seems lazy for 3 points, but that's his style. You know, he has this ability suddenly to win points almost at will. I wish I'd been able to win points at will. You know, I had to work so hard, rally after rally. Whereas he seems to have this ability, when he wants to turn it on, he just turns it on and he wins points. Phenomenal.
Done it again. He allowed Chen just that little 3-point moment of hope, and he's just grabbed them all back again. Such a mean player. Oh, that is absolutely stunning. Opens it up, didn't finish it off. He's missed one there, coming back onto his what could have been, as you said, a backhand. It was nothing. There was nothing happening there, and it didn't. No. I mean, just the fact that there was nothing happening, probably he lost interest.
Well, you have to wonder why he didn't go for. You know, you noticed when he had opened up the rally, why on earth didn't he finish it off?
Yep. That's out. And he's hanging in here, just 3 points the difference. Good work. Superb stuff.
That was a terrific angle. He really got up early to the shuttle. The higher you take the shuttle, the more angle you can get on the shot, bringing it down even steeper.
12-14. And again, having to wait just a moment because Lin Dan wasn't quite ready. Again, in itself, that's quite unusual. Now, that is an error. That's a big error from Chen. He didn't need to be so tight. His strength is keeping the rally going and then finding the gaps. He didn't need to kill it so quickly. What's going on here, Jill?
No, I'm not quite sure. Was there a flashlight camera in the background or something?
Maybe. I didn't think brownie boxes had flashlight. (13-15), and again Chen just nibbling at the heels. Great net shot. Opened it up. Good rally this. Big rally. It's a huge rally. Oh, what a shame. I say a shame. I don't have any real loyalties or favourite here, but I would have loved to have seen it won on a positive shot. He is pushing him around, and Lin Dan is worried about that left knee. We've just seen it off screen. And he was down. That left knee, I mean, he's a tough competitor. These things happen in training. They have to get up and get on with it. But Chen Jin will expose any weakness at all. It's 16-13. Lin Dan generally has been in control of this first game, but there are question marks. Oh, again he makes an error on the jump drop. That was a shame, wasn't it?
Yeah, because he'd pulled Lin Dan out of position.
He didn't miss those shots yesterday against Taufik.
No.
He did exactly the same. He pushed him all around the court. A couple of dummies. And then he was precise with the execution of the shot. But those two jump shots are dear. It's 17-13, it could have been level.
Yeah, terrific.
You see, just given half a chance, and suddenly he's got what looks like an invincible lead in this first game. It's 18-13.
I think this really is just emphasising the point that you made right at the start of the match, that don't be deceived by Lin Dan's world ranking of 5, because this is actually only his 4th tournament of this year, of 2009. He hasn't been playing many tournaments, and in my opinion, he's the best player in the world at the moment. I know that the Malaysian fans will beg to differ on that front and perhaps believe that Lee Chong-wei is the best, but come the major competitions, Lin Dan, he's All-England champion, he's Olympic champion, reigning world champion, and when you see him playing shots like that, which is just pure instinct, I mean, how on earth did he play that? That's extraordinary.
How did he get his racket to at number 1, but how did he then control it? I mean, milliseconds. We're not talking about anything but unbelievable reflex. And now he is arrogant with it. Stunning for 2014. And I go back to those 2 jump shots in the middle of this teen element of the first game, and where Chen Jin had his chance, didn't take it, and Lin Dan said, well, if you don't want it, I certainly do. It's game point in the first. Final of the World Championships 2009. He's not going to lose concentration, I'm sure, but a couple of points here might put a bit of pressure on. Another loose one. 16-20.
No, that's not even close.
Okay, 17-20. 3 in a row. I still think he'll finish this one off without too much trouble. This certainly would be sensational if Chen levelled it and went on to win it. That's gone. Yeah. Ooh, and it was out called, and there's going to be a sweat break here, but that really was Chen putting his thumb up. Oh dear, that was a really tight one there. He came within very, very close to messing up by touching it. 18-20, 4 in a row. It's still game point though, 2 game points. The crowd being treated to a great exhibition here. It's gone, it's game, it's 21-18. Chen will rue the opportunities. He fought well at the latter end of that game, but all it did was to bring a little modicum of respectability. 21-18 in the first, in this World Championship final in Hyderabad. Very small margins often separate the victors and the vanquished, and I think we're going to get exactly that here. Second game, Lin Dan, twice world champion, once Olympic champion, is now on his way to a third and historic world championship title.
No, it was a wonderful net shot. Chen trying to let the shuttle come out of the tumble, which means that he had to take it so low.
Well, if you had any doubts about